Hi, what's up everyone? We got a pretty crazy developing story going on here out of Michigan. It looks like we've had another school shooting going on, and we have 3 students dead and another 6 injured. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this with y'all, and we'll go ahead and see what happened here exactly. So from the Daily Beast, Michigan student kills 3 classmates in shooting rampage, sheriff says. The suspected shooter, a 15-year-old sophomore, has been taken into custody. 6 others, including a teacher, were injured in the horrific attack. Now, before I go on, I am going to mention one thing. You notice that anytime you have, the mainstream media coming out and talking about any of these crimes happening, you'll hear immediately if it was done by a white person. You'll find out right away. This one, however, you'll notice they don't mention the race, which probably, in my opinion, means that he was a POC. Let's go ahead and read into this one. This is a pretty crazy situation, still developing, and I'm pretty sure we'll get more information as time goes on. Well, no, we will get more information as time goes on. So, 3 students are dead after a teenage gunman opened fire at a Michigan high school on Tuesday, according to authorities. 6 other people were injured in the attack at Oxford High School in Michigan, including a teacher. Oakland County Under Sheriff Mike McCabe told reporters at a news conference. The suspected shooter, who has not been yet publicly identified, is a 15-year-old sophomore, police said. He has been taken into custody and a handgun has been recovered, the Oakland County Sheriff's Department confirmed to the Daily Beast. The scene remains active, and the school, which told parents in a message that it had activated our emergency protocols, is still under lockdown. Officers responded to reports of shots fired at the school, which is roughly 30 miles north of Detroit, at around 12:55 p.m. local time. Aiden Sanders, a senior at Oxford High, told the Daily Beast that students first thought it was a drill when the announcer told everyone to go into lockdown. They locked the 2 doors to their theater room and huddled behind a curtain in a teacher's adjoining office. At first we were joking around when we heard all sorts of commotion and stuff, and everyone was like, "Oh, snap, this isn't a drill," Sanders said. Then they heard 2 loud bangs that sounded like someone trying to bash a door down. Everybody started freaking out, crying, hyperventilating, said Sanders. About 10 minutes later, a sheriff's deputy came to evacuate them. As they filed out of the school, Sanders saw that the door, which led to the school's front lobby, was actually riddled with bullet holes and the ground was covered in glass. And as you can see here, and right now you'll see they had a big barrier of chairs in front of the door. Here's one of the bullet holes that went through the door. So, the sheriff's office said in a statement that first responders are still doing a secondary search of the school for any further victims, and that evacuated students will be located at the major store for reunification with parents or relatives. I mean, this is a sad situation no matter which way you put it. I don't care what the race of the student was. Any type of school shooting, this guy's an asshole and he's a fuckhead. Aren't schools, aren't they a gun-free zone? How did this kid get into the school with a gun? I mean, I could have sworn that, gun laws should be helping a situation like this. I mean, oh my god. Tina Sessi, who works at a local chiropractic clinic, was startled to see multiple police cars and sheriffs that were flying past as she left her office. I called my coworker to find out what was going on, and we found out there was a shooting out there. Sessi told the Daily Beast. A lot of patients at our clinic go to that school. Sessi described the moment as very chaotic and said, obviously, there was something big going on. Even when I was 10 miles from the school, emergency vehicles were still passing me. Which, yeah, when something like that starts going on, yeah, some crazy shit is going on. And here we go. Here's the picture of the door barricaded with desk, chairs. You can see all of that. And this was said door that had the bullet hole in it. So, 2 hours after the shooting, Sanders still hasn't fully processed what he saw at the school today. And yeah, I mean, if you go through a school shooting, you go through anything like that, yeah, it's sure to be traumatic. And I pray for those who are injured right now, and I pray for the families who lost loved ones in all of this. It's the craziest thing that's ever happened at Oxford. Ever, he said. Nothing like this has ever happened. And that's always how it is with these school shootings. Everything seems perfectly fine. I mean, if you go back and you look at Columbine, you would have never thought anything, and now that is an infamous name. Infamous when it comes to school shootings. So, this story is still developing. There's still more info that's still to come out. I mean, this only happened maybe about an hour ago. So, I'll go ahead and keep everyone updated on what is going on. But for now, yeah, it looks like we had another very tragic incident happen at Oxford High School over in Michigan. And God be with those families, and may God have mercy on the shooter, because I can tell you what, if it were me, I wouldn't. Peace, guys.